Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another Madden 20 What If Rebuild. Today, it's going to be pretty interesting. So, what if in the 2018 NFL Draft, which featured Baker Mayfield obviously going number one to the Browns, and then Sam Darnold going third to the Jets, I believe, in a trade up or something like that. And then it was Josh Allen, and then it was Josh Rosen, and then Lamar Jackson was taken with the 32nd pick at the end of the draft. What if Sam Darnold, because there was a lot of speculation going around before that draft happened. I remember this, that Cleveland was looking for that big, strong arm quarterback that can play through the cold weather in Cleveland, all this nonsense. And it was either Josh Allen or Sam Darnold that was going to go here to Cleveland. That's what many people projected. So I thought I was going to originally do Josh Allen, but I was like, you know what? We'll go with the next guy that came after Baker Mayfield, and that's Sam Darnold. So what if Sam Darnold went number one to the Browns? On this current day roster, the way they built it, let's just say Sam Darnold has been on the Browns this whole entire time. What if? What could he do with the talent that the Browns have? But here's the intriguing thing. The next episode that we will be doing will be Baker Mayfield on the Jets. And I think after that, I might do Josh Allen, Josh Rosen switching places, or Lamar Jackson switching. I don't know. I don't know what I really want to do yet. But this is Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, top two quarterbacks in the 2018 draft class. Obviously, if you go back and look at it, Lamar is probably number one. Number two, in terms of who I believe in more in the future, I'd probably say Sam Darnold is the second best quarterback, and then Baker Mayfield, and then Josh Allen. I don't know, man. I really like Josh Allen. I just think he's a little bit of a project, you know. I think he definitely could hit his ceiling. I mean, Buffalo has a talented team. I just think he hasn't taken that next step. Neither has Sam Darnold. But I think the only really proven quarterback in this draft class so far has been Lamar Jackson. But today, it's obviously going to be Sam Darnold. And here is the thing. So we got Sam Darnold going number one to the Browns in this draft redo type video, sort of. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 10-year rebuild. So these are going to be the longer what if rebuilds. I know I've done a few what if rebuilds, the Tom Brady one and the Dak Prescott one. Those were just free agency ones. But these are just going to see who has the better career on the opposite team. Sam Darnold on the Browns, Baker Mayfield on the Jets. And we're going to build two separate videos. This is going to be Sam Darnold. Next one's going to be Baker Mayfield. But this video, we're going to build the best team around Sam Darnold for 10 years. And we're going to see how we do. So yes, this is going to be a longer video. And we're starting from the beginning of this season, because I didn't want to start after the Super Bowl, because I had to do this with one of my own rosters. So, but everything is updated. It's the new roster. I just switched Darnold and Mayfield, but so it's not like the old roster that was at the beginning of the season, is what I'm trying to basically say. So I'm not going to make any trades. I'm going to see how Sam Darnold plays with this team, the team that Baker Mayfield had to play behind this year, this offensive line, and then defensively, pretty much, yeah. And I'm not going to touch it. We're just going to simulate this first season. And we'll sim to the mid-season mark, see how we're doing. And then I will do some re-signings. And it's just like a normal rebuild. We're just doing 10 years. So we're going to 2029, I think, will be the final season. 2030. All right, and here at week 8, we are 3-4 with the Sam Darnold Cleveland Browns. Players to negotiate. We already have Nick Chubb, so Kareem Hunt, we don't need him. Demarius Randall, 3-year deal. I don't really know about that. Joe Schobert, definitely. I heard the Browns are going to let him walk. I think that's a mistake. I think Joe Schobert is probably a top 10 linebacker in the league. Ricky Seals-Jones, no. Rashard Higgins, no. You know what? Maybe we bring back Rashard Higgins on like a 4-year deal, just to be good depth, because this is a 10-year rebuild. So I wanted to do something like, I've seen C4 do these 10-year realistic rebuilds. Well, I want to kind of put my own spin on it, and do these draft what ifs, just cool things. So if you haven't checked out C4's channel, go ahead and check it out, man. Lots and lots of good content over there. But I'd love for y'all to stay here and watch my channel. But I support all the YouTubers. So, yeah, I think Joe Schobert and Rashard Higgins are probably going to be the guys that we lock up. I mean, Demarius Randall, 3-year deal isn't bad. We just don't have a lot of cap for him, and he is 27. So, we're just going to simulate to the end of the season, to the playoffs. See if we make them. Still have 10 years to get a Super Bowl, so... And we do not make the playoffs. We end up going 7-9. The Bengals go 13-3. Sure. Okay. Sam Darnold. What about this? 33 touchdowns, 16 picks, 4,000 yards. Was sacked plenty of times. Yeah. Baker Mayfield will tell you all about that. But pretty decent season from Darnold. Nick Chubb had a pretty good year. 950 yards, 7 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, almost 400 yards and 5. So we had a deadly running attack. Receiving, Jarvis Landry, almost 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Odell, 886 and 9. 805 and 4 from Rashard Higgins. That's nice. Out of the slot, I'm guessing. David Njoku, 605 and 6. Kareem Hunt, 193 and 2 out of the backfield. Defensively, Joe Schobert, 123 tackles, 11 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, and a pick. That's really good numbers. And then Myles Garrett had 10 sacks on the year. Larry Ogunjobi was 7, 6.5 for Sheldon Richardson, 4.5 for Schobert. Olivier Vernon, 13 TFLs is nice, 2.5 sacks. Not really. It's more of a 3-4 defensive end numbers, but he's probably not going to be on the team much longer. Christian Kirksey led our team in picks with 2. Myles Garrett had a pick. Joe Schobert had a pick. Denzel Ward, Demarius Randall, and Greedy Williams. And then defensive touchdowns, we had none. So we were 14th on offense. And then on defense, we were 3rd. So we were really good on defense. Yearly awards, Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Look who's in at number 7 for MVP. Baker Mayfield is at number 7 for MVP. Okay, then. That's awesome. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. Baker Mayfield and Le'Veon Bell. Sam Darnold at number 10. Okay. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Joe Schobert at number 5. Myles Garrett at number 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Don't have anyone. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Mac Wilson. Best QB, best running back, best wide receiver, best tight end. Not best tight end, best offensive line, best D-line, Myles Garrett, there we go. Best linebacker, best DB, best kicker. So we did win one award. That was Myles Garrett getting best defensive lineman. So let's go ahead and upgrade our players here. And let's go ahead and send to the off season. see what we can do to build around Sam Darnold here on the Cleveland Browns. And players negotiate. Like I said, Kareem Hunt isn't coming back. Don't really need him. Eric Murray, he's only 26. We'll see what we got in free agency. Everyone else can walk. I'm not really worried about anyone else here. So, and the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. Myles Garrett. At least it wasn't the Jets, right? And here we are, free agents. Let's go ahead and check out the team, see if there's any contracts that we need to get rid of, because I know there is. I mean, could get rid of Jarvis Landry. I'm not really willing to part ways with him just yet. Tight end David Njoku, could get rid of him. Demetrius Harris, you're kind of old, so bye. I'm still going to hold out hope for David Njoku. It's a 10-year rebuild, so Joe Batonio, I'm fine with him. Probably our best offensive lineman by far. Wyatt Teller, still have some room for him to develop. Eric Kush, bye-bye. Right tackle, Chris Hubbard. We're going to have to keep because we don't really have anything there, but Kendall Lamb can go bye-bye. Olivier Vernon's going bye-bye as well. I'm just going to trade him. I'm going to trade him to a team that needs him. And I think that, let's see who has interest. Baltimore, it's in division. The Rams, they don't really have much cap room. Trying to find a realistic fit here for him. Atlanta, I mean, proven defensive end for them. They need an edge rusher. I would take a 3rd round pick for Olivier Vernon right now. They take on his cap, so have fun with that. Defensive tackle wise, Sheldon Richardson still good enough. Him and Ogunjobi probably one of the best interior units in the NFL. Don't know who this guy is, but he costs a lot, so, and he's old. Middle linebacker, fine with that. Mac Wilson's developing nicely. Christian Kirksey, gonna have to cut him. Tough decision, but I like Kirksey, but for that money and for that age, no thanks. Greedy Williams, Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, Terrence Mitchell, TJ Carey. Why are you making so much money? No. Terrence Mitchell too. Like, I'm not gonna pay you almost $3 million to be a 72 overall, and you're not gonna develop. So, free safety, Sheldrick Redwine, Morgan Burnett, another guy that the Browns are probably gonna cut in real life. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut him as well. Austin Seibert, Jamie Gillian. So we made the cuts. We should have quite a bit of money now. Yeah, we have like 60 million, pretty much almost 61 million to spend. So free agents that we can go after. Anthony Harris reuniting with Kevin Stefanski. I think that's going to happen in real life. So we're going to act like this is real life. This is a realistic rebuild in 10 years. We're going to act like this is Kevin Stefanski's team. The only change is Sam Darnold is the quarterback here. Baker Mayfield is the Jets quarterback. If you didn't watch the beginning of this video, go back and watch it. It'll make more sense. So Anthony Harris, I'm going to sign. Strong safety. Clinton Dix wouldn't be bad. Von Bell wouldn't be bad. I'm going to offer Von Bell a deal. We're going to offer Von Bell a deal. Need another safety. And then we need a backup safety for him. So, maybe a guy like Kayvon Frazier. I'm fine with bringing him in on a 2-year deal. Corners. Probably look to adjust that in the draft. Right outside linebacker. Do need a backup. Is there anyone, though, I want to bring in? Nate Orchard. Bring him back to the team. We'll do that. We'll bring Nate Orchard back. Why not? Solid backup. Probably lower that offer just a little bit. There we go. I feel more inclined to give Nate Orchard that kind of deal. Backup middle linebacker. Nicholas Moreau. Probably going to draft someone, to be honest. Left outside linebacker, that's definitely a need. But there's no one in free agency that really pops out like a good starter. A backup defensive end for Myles Garrett. Darius Fullen. Let's see. Brian Cox Jr. That wouldn't be a bad pickup as a backup. Sign him to like a 3-year deal. Cheap deal. D tackle's fine. We do have Chad Thomas. We do need another defensive end. Could bring in Eric Armstead. Really could. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's already been with Cleveland. Let's not do that again. Probably going to have to draft there. There is a lot of needs on this team. Not going to lie. We need a tackle. We need a guard. There's just so much we got to do. We go ahead and sign Ted Karras to. He's getting quite a bit of offers. Ted Karras here is a backup center. He played really well on the Patriots this season, filling in for David Andrews. So offer him a deal to be a backup. It's a lot of money though. I mean, not really, but I'd rather offer him that kind of deal. A little less money. I'm fine there. Left tackle. Do need a backup. I'm not even going to worry about the offensive line right now. Receivers, we're fine there. Running back, obviously, we're fine. Quarterback, we're fine. So I think these are going to be the guys that are offer on. Anthony Harris, the big one, along with Von Bell. Bringing in Nate Orchard as a backup, Kayvon Frazier as a backup, Ted Karras as a backup, Brian Cox as a backup. So just kind of filling out the depth on the team, and we'll address the starting needs that we need to get in the draft. Hopefully we got everyone that we wanted, and we did. So let's just go ahead and import our draft class here. Or should we do auto-generated? That's what I was thinking of doing, is auto-generated. But you know what? For this first season, we'll go ahead and just for the matchups of like, oh, it's not Baker Mayfield versus Joe Burrow twice a year. It's going to be Sam Darnold versus Joe Burrow twice a year. That would be kind of cool. So in terms of what we need a left tackle. So any of these three guys would be nice. Any of these guys would be nice, to be honest. Even Isaiah Wilson would be a good player to get. We need a lot. We need a lot of players here. So Cesar Ruiz wouldn't be a bad pick. Nathan Moody, Shane Wilmox. And then we obviously need a defensive end opposite of Myles Garrett. So maybe like a Yertur Gross Matos. So we'll see. We're going to go ahead and turn on auto scouting, and we will go ahead and simulate to the draft. I think I made all the moves that I wanted to make. So here we are, draft time. This is different. This is a different draft. This is a different draft order than real life, so we probably won't see Joe Burrow versus Sam Darnold. It's a whole nother reality. This is like a fantasy thing anyway. So Derek Brown goes number 1 to the Dolphins. Shocking. Broncos go with Chase Young. Raiders go with Jeff Okudah. Titans go with Joe Burrow. And Vikings go Jerry Jeudy to pair with Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen. That's pretty crazy. Isaiah Simmons goes to the Cardinals. This top 10 is so different from what it is in real life. Jedrick Wills to the Rams, and also like uh, the Steelers didn't trade, or the Rams didn't trade their first round picks, because I had to start from the first to the beginning of the season. So that's going to be a little different. CeeDee Lamb goes to the Falcons, another deadly wide receiver pairing with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones. That's pretty crazy. Buffalo goes with T. Higgins, so a lot of receivers going off the board. And here we are. Two is still left on the board. Obviously, we have Sam Darnold. This is a Sam Darnold Browns rebuild. I gotta go with probably Mekhi Becton here. We need a tackle. Not a sexy pick, but Mekhi Becton from Louisville going to give us our left tackle of the future. So, and we actually picked at number 10, which is what the Browns pick in real life. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. That's crazy. So here in the second round, do need to address offensive line still, honestly. Could go with Denzel Mims to eventually replace Jarvis Landry. Could go corner. Don't really need a safety. Yeturgos Matos is here. That's probably going to be my pick. Austin Jackson as well. This is tough. We need a right tackle. We're going to go with Austin Jackson. We're going with the offensive line here. We're building up the talent. So we got our starting left tackle and right tackle for probably the next decade. So that's pretty nice. Here we are in the third round. Let's see, what do we need? We got Denzel Mims still available. Nick Coe could potentially be a pick. Terrell Lewis. I wouldn't mind having him play edge rusher. Let's go with Terrell Lewis. We're going to play him at left end for us. So 72 overall, normal development. Not a bad pick. And Kenny Willekes from Michigan State goes to the Bills. Let's see. What else do we need to address? We do probably need right outside linebacker. Or we need an outside linebacker. Let's go ahead and check our depth chart. So we got our two tackles. Yeah, we got our two tackles of the future already. Receiver is fine. Running back I'm fine with. Offensively we're fine now. Probably could use another guard. We need an outside linebacker. We drafted a defensive end. So outside linebacker and probably a guard is what we look to accomplish in the rest of this draft. Maybe a backup running back. So let's go ahead and see. Willie Gay Jr., Malik Harrison. Josh Uche wouldn't be a bad pick. Neither would Anthony Jennings. I'm going to go with Josh Uche here. And he's going to play left outside linebacker. And then Mac Wilson's going to play right outside. And Terrell Lewis is going to be one of our defensive ends with Myles Garrett. So I think the team is starting to come along really well now. Talking about guards, so we do need a guard. Thayer Mumford wouldn't be a bad pick. Let's go Thayer Mumford, scheme fit. Keep him in state, 65 overall, normal development. Not a bad pick. Probably not going to be our day one starter there, but I mean, it's something. So let's see what we have in terms of running backs still available. Kylan Hill, A.J. Dillon, Eno Benjamin. No one really that I would take. Could take a receiver. KJ Hamler's still here. That's so unrealistic. I'm not going to take him. Chase Claypool. Let's take Chase Claypool. 67 overall, normal development. Maybe he can develop into something. Maybe he can play backup tight end. Who knows? Honestly, with the physical skill set that he has, he probably could. Let's see. Not much to really go off of here. Darnay Holmes, why not? Darnay Holmes, welcome to the team. 67 overall, hidden development. Not a bad pick, and I think that's going to be it for me in the draft. I think we addressed everything that we really needed to. So, looking at our draft recap in the first round, we ended up taking Mekhi Becton, our new starting left tackle of the future. Second round, we took Austin Jackson, our starting right tackle of the future. Took Terrell Lewis to play left end, opposite of Myles Garrett. Gonna change his number real quick to like, we'll go 97. We'll go with 97. And he's close to a scheme fit. So, left outside linebacker here, we took Josh Uche. We took Dyer Mumford to play guard, Chase Claypool, Darnay Holmes. And then we computer finished up here, which they didn't select bad players, but not great. So, got a lot of ground to cover. We still got 9 more years of simulation, so I'm going to try and get through this as fast as possible. It's definitely going to be a longer video, but looking at the upgraded team, we have Mekhi Becton, Austin Jackson, Wyatt Teller. It's going to be our starting right guard, Dyer Mumford. It's going to be that backup, Ted Karras, we brought in free agency. Speaking of free agency on offense, we really didn't do much. It was more defense. Brought in Anthony Harris and Von Bell to be our starting safeties. Josh Uche, we need to fix that. Damn it. Josh Uche is going to be our starting left outside linebacker. So Terrell Lewis is going to play defensive end. Nothing really changed on the defensive line. Corners pretty much remain the same. Darnay Holmes is going to play the slot. And we'll go ahead and change this real quick. Let's get Darnay Holmes in there at slot corner. Hollywood Higgins at slot receiver. This looks good. So let's go ahead and change. Put Mack Wilson back at starting right outside linebacker. Fuck, I forgot how to do this. My mind is going blank. Okay. Mack Wilson here. And then Josh Uche. Where are you at? There you are. You are going to play right there. So there we go. The team is set. I'm not going to mess with the schemes or anything. I think it's fine. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Vertical power run probably looks to be our best one. So we'll go with that. 4-3 under, not really feeling that. 46 defense. We'll go with the base 4-3. And then I did put in Mike Zimmer's defense because Kevin Stefanski is from Minnesota. So I should probably change the offense to Minnesota. But Darnold performed pretty well in the Cleveland offense last year. So we'll go ahead and keep that the same. Let's spend some Coach XP, and then we'll get to simulating. Probably go with defensive backs, and then linebackers, and then defensive line. We got a lot of XP last year. Holy crap. And then probably going to need offensive line as well. Oh, we can't use that. Okay. And there we go. Let's go ahead and sim to the midseason mark. See how Sam Darnold and this Browns team does in the second year of the 10-year rebuild. I'm really excited, man. I can't wait to see who has more Super Bowls. Sam Darnold on the Browns or Baker Mayfield on the Jets. And we are the same as last year, 3-4 at the midseason mark. Myles Garrett is up for a contract. Definitely got to get him back. Still a young player, probably going to be here for the whole entire rebuild. So we'll sign him to a 7-year contract. Worth that money. David Njoku, I'm not giving up on him. We'll go 6-year contract. It's fine with me. Larry Ogunjobi, another player that I would like to re-sign to like a 3-year deal. It's not that much money, so Taywan Taylor, Brett Hundley, yeah. We're fine with the re-signings. And let's go ahead and simulate to the playoffs, see if we can make it. We are currently second in the division to the 6-1 Ravens, so we'll see if we make the playoffs. I think we have the talent definitely to make the playoffs, but and we do not. Finish up with the win over the Cincinnati Bengals, so 34-13. And there we go. We are 6-9-1. Last year we were 7-9. So for 2 years, no playoff appearances yet. But Sam Darnold, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks. Not terrible, but not great. Nick Chubb, over 1,200 yards, 5 per carry, 6 touchdowns. Mike Walton, 9 TDs. Receiving, Odell had 924 and 7. Rashard Higgins had 827 and 9. Landry was 738 and 3. Njoku 644 and 2. Chubb had a good year out of the backfield as well. Defensively, Joe Schobert, 148 tackles, 5 TFLs, 5 sacks, no interceptions, but that is insane. Sacks on the year, Myles Garrett, 15 sacks, 14 TFLs, pretty good. Other than that, Terrell Lewis didn't really get much pressure, which is kind of disappointing, but that's fine, I guess. Interceptions, 2 for Mack Wilson, 2 for Darnay Holmes, 2 for Denzel Ward. A couple of singles here. Offensively, we were 11th, so a little better than last year. And defensively, we went from 3rd to 28th. Really? Okay. Deshaun Watson is your MVP. I don't see no Baker Mayfield, so that's good. Offensive Player of the Year, Deshaun Watson. Baker Mayfield at number 8. We didn't even get in there with Sam Darnold. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Myles Garrett at 3. Schobert at 4. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Tua for the Steelers. Joe Burrow for the Titans. Fromm, I guess, went to the Bengals. That's pretty cool. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Derek Brown to the Dolphins. He was the number 1 pick, so Darnay Holmes at number 5. Best quarterback, best running back, best receiver, best O-line, best D-line. Myles Garrett again, 2nd year in a row. Best linebacker, best DB, best kicker. So not terrible. We're just kind of stuck in mediocrity, which is kind of surprising due to the Browns always go off in the sim, but maybe when you replace Baker Mayfield with Sam Darnold, it's just different. I don't know. But here we are, contract negotiations. There's no one I want to bring back. And let's go ahead and look at the team. See if there's any contracts we need to get rid of. Odell, it's pretty expensive, so is Jarvis Landry. But they're both still a pretty good overall. What does Jarvis have on his deal? What does he have left? So he's got 2 more years. So I think after next season I'll let him walk. Odell, for the time being, probably has like 3 or 4 more years left. 3 years? Yeah. So, yeah, Jarvis is good for right now. Until probably next off season. I think that's it, dude. I don't really see any cuts that I need to make. I mean, Sheldon Richardson, 84 overall superstar. We're probably not going to find better than that. So we'll go ahead and check out free agency. See if there's anyone better that's younger at defensive tackle. I'm sure there's not going to be. Trent Williams is here. Keanu Neal, Marlon Mack, Will Fuller. I mean, could bring him in as a 3rd option to just give Darnold another weapon. He is 27 though and is asking for a 4-year deal, which I'm not okay with, really. Zach Cunningham. Don't really see the need to bring him in. Sidney Jones. No. Yeah, I might not sign anyone in free agency the way it's looking. Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace wouldn't be bad. Could put Greedy at the slot, but Darnay Holmes did pretty good, but let's see. I don't know, man. This is a tough deal here. I mean, Keanu Neal obviously would be an upgrade over Von Bell, but Von Bell's still pretty young. If I was to bring in anyone, it would be Sidney Jones, because he is only 25. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We'll bring in Sidney Jones. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We only have 1 million in cap space. I did not even see that. So let's go ahead and simulate to the draft. I don't know really what we need heading into the third season. I mean, the offensive line's still decent. Shredder and Batonio are still holding up their ratings. Jackson and Becton are developing nicely. Njoku, I mean, could look for a third receiver potentially when we let Jarvis Landry go. So probably looking for a stud receiver, and then I mean Terrell Lewis didn't perform very good last year. Definitely needed another corner. So I think corner and receiver are top two needs, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get into it here. We pick at number 9 overall. Bengals have the number 1 pick. They go with Jimmy Howard from Oklahoma. Raiders go with Mike Blue, a tight end at number 2. Okay, I'm simulating the next user pick. Tight end going number 2. That's crazy, man. Could use a D tackle too, because Sheldon Richardson. I see a receiver here, Deshaun Maxwell. He's an early first rounder. Only 21 as well, and he has pretty good stats. So we'll go ahead and throw him up on our board. What was it? Corner that we needed to look at? That guy is a stud. That might be the best corner prospect I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to go with this corner here. Will Dickerson, and he is a 75 overall, hidden development. Ranked number 18 in the class, took him at number 9, but he had like everything that we wanted. Good man, good zone, uh, good press. I mean, he's a solid corner, man. And I think we could put him at the number 2, and Greedy can go back at the number 3 spot. And Holmes can just be like a third guy, but man, I think we nailed that. I think we did. I think that's alright that we passed up on the receiver. I'm sure he would have been good, but I don't know. I just had a feeling about that corner. So, looking at the receivers, of course, my thing didn't scout any of the receivers. That's cool, I guess. Here's a tackle. This is a mid-first round tackle prospect. That guy looks really good. He looks really good. Let's see. Ooh, an outside linebacker here, mid-first round talent. Do have Mac Wilson there. Ooh, I don't think we need him, man. So I think we're going to go with that tackle. Dexter Springs here. Building up our offensive line. He is a 76 overall, ranked number 12 in the class. Took him at 41. Only normal development, but that's fine. Still a really good offensive lineman. Could probably move Austin Jackson inside if we wanted him to right guard. Let's see. Receiver. We could take a shot at a receiver here, but we have none of them scouted whatsoever. So, no. That's not happening. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably just take more offensive line depth. Yes, that is terribly boring, but it is what it is. So mid-second round talent. See if we get any early first round talent. Ooh, early second. Josh Spencer could develop into a guard, so we'll go ahead and take him. Josh Spencer, 70 overall. Good guard. Kind of old, but it's fine. 23 isn't that bad. And then we'll see what else we got in terms of offensive line. Because I don't think there's any players left. skill position wise, other than receiver, but we have none of them scouted, so that sucks. Right tackle, I mean, we could take another tackle. 37 reps. I mean, it's not bad to have a lot of offensive linemen because you can move them for players. I just feel like he's going to be a really low overall, but the upside is there, so we'll take him. 66 has a hidden dev. Let's go. Let's go. He had a hidden dev. He was a freaky athlete. Had 37 reps on the bench press. There we go. And I think I'm going to take one more pick, and that's going to be it. Could take a shot at that receiver. He has a high combine grade. Are there any other offensive linemen? I mean, I'm taking 3 already, but I mean, it's never bad to have like tons of them. Like I said, for trade value. Second round prospect. He's a mid. Oh my god, 41 reps. Dude, this is insane. I'm taking him. 69 overall normal dev. That's fine with me, dude. Like, honestly, send to the end of the draft. We just got like 4 really good offensive line prospects. So, and one of them turned out to have a hidden dev. So, let's go ahead and take a look at our draft recap. I do want to check out and see what that receivers overall was. So our guy was a 75 overall corner. Let's go ahead and go by overall. 79 was highest. Damn it. Deshaun Maxwell was a 77. He could have been our Jarvis Landry replacement too. That sucks. But, I mean, we ended up going with Will Dickerson. So, who I think is a freaky athlete and has a lot of potential. So, Dexter Springs is definitely going to stay at right tackle. He's a scheme fit. Josh Spencer, probably going to be our backup right tackle. This guy, I have no clue. Going to move him to left guard, probably. Be a backup left guard. And then Heath Craft here. I just kind of took a flyer on him. He'll be our backup left tackle, probably. Just having depth. And then they did take a receiver. They took a 66 overall corner. That's not terrible. Not bad depth. Not a great player. Never going to see the field for us. But shout out to the computer. So, looking at the team now, we are at 85 overall, 87 offense, 84 defense. What we are going to do, we're going to move Austin Jackson inside to right guard. Because, I mean, he is 6'6", but that's fine. I mean, 6'5" to 6'7", it's fine for a guard. So, Austin Jackson goes up one spot. Also, he fits the scheme, so we're going to have Springs, Becton on the outside, Jackson, Treader, and Batonio inside. We also have Worthen here, our hidden dev guard, so that's cool. Wyatt Teller, obviously, Ted Karras. Springs here. I don't know why he's there. What the hell? Hold on just a second. There we go. So, Kraft, and then Spencer, and then Forbes. Why is that Forbes guy here? I'm cutting you. I don't want you. So, bye. So, there we go. So, our offensive line's looking really good. I mean, eventually going to have to replace center. And then I think we're fine at left guard. I think this Worthen guy is probably going to be star development, but hopefully he starts to develop over the 10-year process. David Njoku, Jordan Leggett are our tight ends. Receivers, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Rashard Higgins, same as last year. Chubb, Walton, same thing from last year. Darnold, obviously, still not developing very well, but that's fine. Defensively, Dickerson is going to be our number 2 corner. Greedy's going to be in the slot. Anthony Harris, Von Bell, same thing. Same thing with our linebacking core. Same thing with our defensive line. So let's go ahead and Okay, so Dickerson, they want him to play slot. So I guess that's fine for right now. Maybe he'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year, possibly. But yeah, everything is looking pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and spend some Coach XP. And let's simulate the third season here. Quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, offensive line. I mean, offensive line, obviously. And then probably, I can't go with Darnold, dude. I'm giving it to Darnold. Sorry, offensive line. I'm not going with you. I got to give it to Darnold to get him going. But if y'all are wondering if I was going to do all 10 years in one video, no, I am not. I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to do the second part to this video, part 2. I probably should change the title of this video to part 1, and then part 2 is going to be tomorrow. But here we go. Let's simulate 2 mid-season. We're only going to do the first 5 years here today, so we're already at the 3rd season. And then tomorrow we will do the final 5 years. So and at the mid-season mark, we are 2-5. My God. Players negotiate. Nick Chubb, I see your face. I see your face, man. Chubb. There we go. Denzel Ward, obviously. 5-year deal, that's fine with me. Sheldon Richardson, absolutely not. Sam Darnold, yes. 172 million, really? This is a Sam Darnold video, so obviously we have to do this. Jamie Gillian. He's a good punter. I want him to be our punter for the rest of this rebuild. So, there we go, baby. Wyatt Teller, could probably let him walk. Damon Ratley, Chad Thomas. We'll figure that out at the end of the season. But everyone that we wanted to get back has been re-signed. So, let's go ahead. Simulate to the end of the season. Maybe we'll make a push for the playoffs. I doubt it. But never know. 2-5 never counts you out. So, and here we are. Week 17, we beat the Bengals, and we finished 6-10. So 7-9 first year, 6-9-1 second, 6-10 the third. And Sam Darnold just continues to keep us below mediocrity. 4,100 yards, 31 touchdowns, 11 picks. Running the ball, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns for Nick Chubb. Mark Walton wasn't bad. Receiving, Odell had a pretty good year, over 1,006. Jarvis Landry, 850 and 6. 759 and 6 for Rashard Higgins. 758 and 5 for Njoku. 413 and 5 for Chubb. Defensively, quarterback sacks, we had 9.5 for Garrett, 8.5 for Ogunjobi, 7 for Richardson, 4.5 for Terrell Lewis with 12 TFLs. Tackles wise, Mac Wilson had 112, Schobert with 106. It's nice numbers. Interceptions, 3 for Denzel Ward, and the rest of the team was garbage. So, offensively, 11th, same as last year. We were 28th on defense last year, and we are 6th this year. So, obviously, we're pretty good. We're almost there. I feel like we're almost there to being really good. So, and there's another time that I've seen Baker Mayfield in the MVP voting. Okay. Offense player of the year, Baker Mayfield. Sweet. Sam Darnold at number 9. Defense player of the year, Derek McKinney. Do we have any Browns? No. Offensive rookie of the year, Jimmy Rogers. Defensive rookie of the year, Will Dickerson. There we go, baby. There we go. Did that receiver, I'm trying to remember where that receiver went. I think he plays on the Saints now. He came in at number 4, so I feel like we got the better end of the deal. I mean, our guy won Defensive Rookie of the Year as a corner. So, best quarterback, Best running back, best receiver, best O-line, best D-line. Damn it, Myles Garrett can't win it 3 years in a row. That's okay. Best linebacker, best DB, best kicker, Jake Elliott. So, I mean, again, disappointing year. I'm wondering if Sam Darnold will ever get us over the hump into the playoffs, but who knows? I mean, we still got, let's see, 6 more seasons to go. So, hopefully Sam Darnold can lead us to the promised land at least once in a 10-year span, or he is just terrible. Sheldon Richardson has superstar X factor and is still an 85 overall. He just wants a 1-year deal. And we are -8 under the cap. So, yeah, can't bring him back. Obviously going to have to address defensive tackle, which maybe I need to look at my roster, see who I need to cut. Quarterback, fine. Running back, fine. What? Wait. Okay, this is going to free up almost $2 million right here. Maybe almost $3 million. Because these running backs are making like $1 million a piece. So, receivers, Jarvis Landry. God, he's an 88 superstar. He's not regressing. So I can't cut him. I can't cut Odell either. I'm not going to do that. They're both playing really good. Don't need this many tight ends, to be quite honest. Rather keep the younger one of the bunch. So Jordan Leggett, you're gone. Left tackle, left guard is, Joe Bitonio. Still a solid overall. I feel like we can draft a center though, so I'm going to get rid of J.C. Treader. Ola, see you later. Ted Karras, we're paying that much for a center. And you're probably wondering, well, you offered him that contract. You're right, I did. It was probably a bad deal. Thayer Mumford's going to move in probably to center. Well, actually, we're losing Wyatt Teller, so probably not. Right tackle. What's Thayer Mumford? He's a 68. Chris Hubbard is still on the roster. Yeah, bye. Bye, buddy. Bryson Waynes. We have a lot of good offensive line talent. Josh Spencer. Defensive end, Terrell Lewis, Chad Thomas. Fine with that. I gotta cut Sheldon Richardson. I just do. It's a lot of money. And he's old, so. Corners are good. Dickerson. Holy shit, has superstar X factor. Let's go. I forgot totally to even show y'all guys that. My bad. Free safety, Anthony Harris, 30 years old, 78 overall. Not going to get it done for us. Sheldrick Redwine, fine for the time being. Von Bell, 2782, still fine. Kevon Frazier, not terrible, but he's 28. Not going to get any better. So, kicker. Why do we have 2 kickers? I really don't understand this. Pretty sure Austin Cyber is better. Yeah. Sorry, Kevin McCollum, but you got to go. So, there we go. We free up some money. I have no idea if there's anyone else I want to bring back here. Chad Thomas is a backup defensive end. He's not asking for much. He's willing to take this. Will be cool. Okay, you're not. So, fuck you. Alright, free agency. We have like 15 mil to spend. What could we get here? Gallup's here. Could make the case to cut Landry and bring in Gallup. Harold Landry. Harold Landry could be our defensive end number 2. with Myles Garrett. It's going to bring us down to the wire in terms of cap space. But you know what? It's worth it. No. No, come on. Let me make this deal. Thank you. 98 total points. We'll see if Harold Landry accepts. I will lose my shit if he does. Yes! We get in. Let's go, baby. So Harold Landry is going to be picked up, and he's going to be our left end here. So, yeah, we went from Terrell Lewis to Harold Landry. I think that's an upgrade. Pretty sure it's an upgrade. So, that's fine. Terrell Lewis is going to be our backup defensive end. He's going to be a really good one, too. But, yeah, let's go ahead and change your number here, buddy, to like 90 something? 99? Let's go with it, dude. You're a beast. You're J.J. Watt. Not really, but there we go. Let's simulate to the draft. Probably going to be looking receiver. Most likely. Offensive line. I feel like we have the depth. We need a center. We definitely need a center. Who the hell is this? Okay. Tight end's fine. Receivers, Chase Claypool is developing. We have Hollywood Higgins, who's developing still. We need a backup running back. We need a defensive tackle really bad. So defensive tackle, I would say, is probably our biggest need. Although if there is a stud receiver, I am probably going to take it. Pick at number 4. It's nice. And there are some stud receivers here. Walter Lincoln doesn't look terrible. Parrish Griffith, my bad. My God, look at this guy. Arthur Perry might be our new defensive tackle. Jesus, that is a monster. That guy didn't look too bad. Okay, so we're hoping Arthur Perry falls to us here. Bucks, please don't take Arthur Perry. Vikings, I swear to God, dude. It was a 75. That really pissed me off, if y'all couldn't tell. Hey, look, it's Jadon Russell. Freaking Jamarcus Russell's some kind of bloodline. I don't know. It's a late first round. I'm really thinking of taking a receiver here, but defensive tackle is such a need, and there's nothing really. Look at this first round prospect. 4.7 combine grade. That is incredible. Dude, there's no defensive tackles. That guy was our guy. That was William the Fridge Perry 2.0. No joke. There's some good corners on the board. Don't need corner, though. Safety. We could use a safety here. I could take Everett McLeod. Ooh, that guy looks better, though. I'm going Abdul Middleton. 75 overall, hidden development, right number 5 in the class. We took him at number 4. Took best player available. You don't like it? Well, that's too bad for you, bro. Let's see what we can do here. We still need defensive tackle really bad. Defensive tackle number 2. There's another offensive lineman. We can move him to center. I think we'll do that. Matthew Fisher, 74 overall, has hidden development, right number 16 in the class. Took him at 36. So yeah, that would be nice for him to have star or superstar. Probably going to be star, though. It's very rare that you get an offensive lineman that has superstar development, but look at this strong safety, man. 7.0 combine grade. It's kind of disgusting in a good way. Dude, I'm almost Ricky candidate. I mean, are you the candidate here? I suppose why not? 72 hidden. Let's go. 4.7 combine grade. Don't let the combine grade fool you. That's what I just showed y'all. My God. If that 7.0 strong safety is still there, we're probably going to take him. Not going to lie. And he's not. Sad days. Is there anything else we want to go with here? I mean, here's a round 2 linebacker. Probably not, honestly. Quite honest. Defensive end. Don't really need a defensive end. The right guard, first round talent. I mean, why not? Kyle Crittenden, 71 overall, normal development. We're just taking offensive linemen for no reason. But we're building depth, so bite me. Alright, draft recap. Looking at it, we obviously got our starting center in Mr. Matthew Fisher here, who is a baller. Got that hidden development. Need center pretty damn bad, so it's fine. Close to a scheme fit. We drafted Abdul Middleton. Probably going to move Von Bell over to free safety now. Ricky candidate turned out to be a 72 overall hidden dev. One of the worst combine grades I've ever seen. Like a 4.2 or something like that. 4.4. And he came out with that. So I'm pretty happy. And then we took Kyle Crittenden. Look at the CPU, man. Roger Pryor. I mean, they're drafting in the 60s now. Usually it's like the 50s. Check this shit out, dude. I like it. I like it. Maybe they made the CPU smarter in the recent update. I don't know. But here we go. We're an 86 overall, 88 offense, I believe 84 defense. Our offensive line is freaking amazing, man. It really is. Our offensive line is so good. Got so much depth. Like at every position. We still have the star dev guard, so he might have some good potential. Ricky Canada, I honestly forgot who the hell you are. Oh, you're a defensive tackle, that's right. Do need a backup running back. Defensive tackles, obviously Ricky candidate here was the candidate for that selection that we took. Matt, kind of cheesy, I know. Von Bell, gonna move to free safety. So let's go ahead and do that, because we did draft that stud strong safety, who already has a scheme fit, so I didn't really want to change that. So there we go. He turns out to have a scheme fit there, so nice. Mac Wilson, we'll continue to develop him there. And then in terms of corners, I'm fine with the rotation that we have. Greedy Williams is up to star dev. That's nice to see. And I think we're ready to get to Simmon here in the 4th year. Greedy Williams going to be our slot. Larry Ogunjobi. Everything looks good. We just got to sign a backup running back, and we are golden. I don't know if we have any money whatsoever, but Edo Smith, trying to go with a low ball here. So Jalen Samuels, my God, we have no money. Where's a practice squad guy? Oh God. We can't even afford that. Dude, we are so low on like money, man. What about this guy? Dude, we can't even afford that guy. Like, we're not even gonna be able to afford like a really good guy. 58 overall is what we can afford. Well, Nick Chubb, you have no competition whatsoever in the backfield, so Harold Landry like took all of our money, but it's okay. I like it. Oh, no. I don't give a shit about what Kevin Stefanski looks like. schemes. I guess we'll check that out. I meant to go to Coach XP. What the fuck, dude? We'll go to the 46, I guess. Whatever. Spin Coach XP. Offensive line. And we'll go with tight end. Help David Njoku out. But here we go. 4th season. And here we are at the midseason mark. We are 3-4. Same thing every year. Jarvis Landry is a free agent. Gonna wait on him. Joe Batonio, gonna wait on you. Mac Wilson, for sure, gonna bring you back. Greedy Williams, for sure, gonna bring you back. Getting a little tight on cap here. Not gonna lie. Year 6 or 10 is gonna be like really tough to manage the cap. So, but yeah, we're gonna wait on Landry and Batonio. So let's just go ahead and simulate to the playoffs. See if we can make them for the first time under Sam Darnold. And we'll see. And we do not make the playoffs once again, as we finish 7-9. That's the same record every year. Sam Darnold, 3,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 8 picks. He's just not good. 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns for Nick Chubb. 901 and 3 for Odell, 808 and 5 for Rashard Higgins, 742 and 4 for Jarvis. You're probably gone, buddy. 660 and 6 for Njoku. Defensively, Schobert, 119 tackles, 6 TFLs, sack and a pick. Sacks on the year. Myles Garrett, 13.5, 16 TFLs. That's insane. 10 TFLs, 8 sacks for Ogunjobi, 13 TFLs, 7 sacks for Harold Landry. So definitely an upgrade over Terrell Lewis. Candidate. Oh my god, he turned out to have superstar dev. Check that shit out. Yep, yes sir. Interceptions, 3 for Mac Wilson, 2 for Williams, Ward, and Middleton. What did he turn out to have? Star dev. Lovely. Dickerson. Alright. And then offensively, we're 24th, which we took a big step back. Defensively, we're 18th. So we just continue to take steps backwards, and it's really annoying. It's either our offense one year or it's our defense the next. I have no clue, but like our defensive line is scary freaking good. No shits about it now, man. And here in the 5th and final season, we have some negotiations to work out with Mr. Jarvis Landry. Probably not. You're 30 years old. You're asking for a 4-year deal. At least Joe Batonio is like reasonable. And I can't even afford you, which is sad. I can't afford anyone. So, just let them walk to free agency. Yeah, we're an 87 overall, 87 offense, 88 defense. I mean, that's playoff contending roster. So, obviously, we have our star dev left guard here in Worthen. We have Mumford. We have Fisher, who turned out to have a star dev. He's up to a 78, which is nice. We have Cooper, Becton, Kraft, Austin Jackson, Crittenden, Spring, Spencer, Njoku, Kraft. Kraft is a freaking left tackle, and he's a 75 at tight end. That's legit. He's like, okay, he's playing 2 positions, I guess, now. Odell Beckham, Chase Claypool, Rashard Higgins. We're going to have to find another receiver. Definitely a backup running back. Defensively, candidate in Ogunjobi. Our defense line is sick. Let's just get down to that. Mac Wilson has superstar X factor now. Um, we need backup safeties like really bad. Middleton, that was disappointing that he came out to only a star. But I mean, secondary isn't bad. We gotta get better at a few places, and that's wide receiver. And we have a little bit of money, to be honest. 9 million. Ooh, dude. If I wanted to go for the Super Bowl, I think I'm gonna do this move. Hold up. If I want to go for the Super Bowl this year, get a Super Bowl for Sam Darnold, I'm cutting Von Bell, and I'm signing either Justin Simmons or Taylor Rapp. One of the two. And I think like the best possible one is probably going to be Taylor Rapp. He's only 25. That's insane. Is there a receiver here? No. So, yeah. It's going to be freaking Taylor Rapp, bro. Like, Taylor Rapp is coming to the team. And this isn't even an expensive contract either. So 97 points. I'm going to up that a little bit. And that's going to be our only signing. That's the only thing we can afford. So hopefully he signs for that. No guarantees. And he does sign for that as my bottle fell to the ground. That's cool. But yeah, man, we got such a good roster now, dude. Like, no joke. Middleton and Rapp, two young safeties. That excites me. That gets the blood flowing, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Taylor Rapp is scheme fit as well. So much better than Von Bell. So, dude, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit on what this team can do. Let me pick up my bottle here. What the fuck? I don't know if that bottle's empty. Okay, sorry about that. That shit right there hopefully doesn't fall again. Let's get into the draft. 5th and final year of part 1. Pick at number 13. We do need a receiver pretty damn bad. Is there a receiver here though? My god, that dude, 6'4", runs a 4.43, has a 41-inch vert. Look at his fucking broad jump. It's insane. He might be the best receiver in the class, and he is. I'm going to see the first couple picks. I always miss out on my players too, man. Do I need to trade up here? It's getting really close. It's getting really close. I think I'm going to trade up here with the Eagles. I don't trust Philadelphia. They probably need a wide receiver, and I'm not about to have them steal it from us. So, actually, they don't. They don't need a receiver at all. Who do they have? Mike Williams, Anthony Miller. They could bring him in as a third, though. So, yeah, we're just going to move up a couple spots. Not going to have to give up too much. First and a third. And then I think a second next year is fair. I think that's fair. Fuck you, dude. These trades on here are so freaking unrealistic. I'll give up a guard. It's our freaking star dev guard. I'm not giving him up. Assholes. There we go. We'll give you Teague. And they accept that. Oh, boy. Alright. Well. I mean, whatever you want to do, Philly. Whatever you want to do. But Daniil Clark here looks like a monster. 74 hidden overall. I don't care. Look at the numbers. Route running, not so great. But 96 jumping. 92 speed for a 6'4" monster that weighs 230 pounds. That's crazy. I had to move up for him. I didn't have to do much to move up for him anyway, so yeah. He's going to be our Jarvis Landry replacement. Booyah. much as I want to take a quarterback, this is the Sam Darnold rebuild, so I'm gonna have to stick with him all 10 years. And we've honestly put him in the best situation to win now. Like, we definitely need to scout that guy. That guy looks pretty good. Left guard, I mean, we do have this guy right here. Early first rounder, too. We like our offensive line. Look at this dude. Shit. What do we need more? Left guard or right guard? I feel like we need left guard more. And there's this freaking tackle. Holy shit. There's another one, dude. Like, give me a break. Like, please. Glenn Green, no. I'm going to go with Glenn Green. 76 overall, normal development. I'm fine. He's going to be our new starting left guard. Even though that other guy has like a development trade, but I really don't fucking care. Let's be honest. The higher overall is going to start. So, we have such a freaking good team. No cap. But we'll probably finish 7-9. Casey Mulligan, my last rated guy, 70 overall, normal dev. Fine with it. Send him to the end of the draft. There's nothing else to look at. So, dude, I can't stress this enough. We have such a damn good team, and we're probably gonna go freaking 2-14. Knowing Madden, 87 overall, 87 offense, 89 defense. Like, give me a break. Who do they want at slot, bro? I want this guy on the outside. Like, sorry, Hollywood Higgins, but you're gonna have to go on the outside, bro. Fine with the offensive line. Defensively, we're fine here. Everything looks pretty freaking good, man. Bringing in Taylor Rapp in the offseason, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Clark, we're gonna have to move Hollywood Higgins there. It's annoying, but it is what it is. And we're gonna have to sign a backup running back, which we keep failing to do, and it's ridiculous. Slot receiver, Rashard Higgins, definitely going to play slot. And we are going to advance a week. I'm really considering maybe changing the playbooks here, because we haven't had much success in the damn things anyways. So 80 there, 90 there. Yeah, defense, we'll go New Orleans, and then we'll go with, I don't know, bro. Offensively, we'll go with the Giants, man. Giants always fucking get good offensive production. So, let's go and upgrade our players. Chase Claypool, really don't care about you, bro. I'm kind of a slouch, not gonna lie. Spin Coach XP, let's see what we got. Running back, receiver. Gonna go receiver. And let's simulate to the mid-season mark. See what we are. We changed the playbooks because they just weren't working out for us, bro. So we stuck with the only playbooks that we did for the first 4 years, and it didn't work out. So look at this. We're 1-6. What'd I tell y'all? Bullshit. This game is bullshit. We have so many players here. Jesus Christ. Okay, Odell. Jesus. Going for our younger players first. Mekhi Becton. Want you back on a 6-year deal. You've been a really good left tackle for us. So, Larry Ogunjobi, probably going to go. Been very productive. Thank you for your services, but you're done. Josh Uche, been really productive. Rashard Higgins, Austin Jackson. I'm not willing to pay you that much, bro. So I guess Odell, What do you want? 4-year deal. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Like, I might just have to put the franchise tag on Odell. Probably going to happen. So, let's go ahead and simulate to the playoffs as Sam Darnold is absolutely god-awful. God-awful, dude. I don't think we'll ever win a Super Bowl. I don't know. We still got 5 years after this. So, unless we make some kind of miraculous comeback here, and we don't. We go 5-10-1. So, we went 7-9 year 1, 6-9-1 year 2, 7-9 year 3, 6-10 year 4, 5-10-1 year 5. Darnold is garbage. It don't matter what offensive playbook you put him in. He's awful. Donnell Clark, please tell me. No, you're star dev. 16.5 for Myles Garrett. 24 TFLs. It's insane, bro. But yeah, these are good numbers here. I'm good. And then the picks are terrible. So, you gotta at least tell me Myles Garrett won defensive rookie of the year. Or defensive player of the year. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he did. That's all I really cared about. But, there you go, guys. Let me go ahead and simulate to the off-season here so we are ready to go for tomorrow's video with episode 2 of this What If Rebuilds. Let's go ahead and sim to the off-season, as I do want to go ahead and finish this video with deciding if Odell Beckham is going to come back to the team. We're going to franchise tag Odell. That's what we're going to do. We're going to franchise tag him, and that's the way we're going to end the video. All the rest of these guys, Austin Jackson, I'm sorry, but it's over. It's over. So there you go, guys. There was part 1 of the 10-year what if rebuild. What if Sam Darnold was on the Browns? We will be doing Baker Mayfield on the Jets after this one. And if y'all want to see another one, like any ideas for who y'all want to see for the rest of the What If series, I'm open to suggestions, comments down below. Show the support. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, man, here at All in One Sports. We post a lot of good content. We got mock drafts. We got franchise series, which is kind of at hold right now because I'm still trying to figure out some of the things for the Lions franchise to make it more interesting. And then we have the realistic rebuilds, which we did. They're all done, so y'all go ahead, watch those back in the playlist. And anyways, guys, until tomorrow, I will see y'all next time. Take it easy and be safe out there. Peace.